Hey everyone, and welcome to the 29th video of this playlist in which I will show you 30 CSS properties in 30 days, and in this video we will explore the units in CSS. Okay, we will see like many units you can use in your website to like define the font size or define the width, height, etc, etc. So let's take. Before starting this video, hit the like button, and if you are new, subscribe to Techie Web Dev and press all notifications so you will never miss any future videos. Now let's continue with our topic. Take a look on those all units you can use. So first of all, if you take a look on the website, we have a p tag which says tutorial, and you can barely see it because it is so small. So let's just make the font size bigger here. So I will target the p tag and I will write font size. And first of all, the most common unit is pixel. Okay, so we will use that. So let's say 20 pixel, it is something bigger. Let's say 100. Now it is great. So the pixel here, if you want the value, so it is 1/100th of an inch, so or you can say 0.01 inch. Okay, so 1 pixel is equal to 0.01 inch. So this is the example of pixel you can use. Okay, so let's see one more example. If I'll just write background color here, aqua, and I will give it a width. First of all, let's save it, and you can see the width is just taking the whole screen. So I will decrease the width, and let's say I will write 400 pixel. So as you can see here, now it is great. And also I will something increase the height, let's say 200 pixel. Okay, as you can see here, the height and width are also changed. Okay, now let's see the other like unit, and that is inches. Okay, I have like just told you the pixel is 0.01 inch, but you can also use the inch itself. So just you have to write in. Okay, and now if I will save it, I have given the inch in font size, and you can see it just vanishes because that's because the inch is so large. Okay, you can see something here, it is just gone. Okay, because it is so large. Let's just decrease it to 10 inches. Okay, oops, to 10 inches. As you can see here, the 10-inch is also very large. Okay, and if you don't know what an inch is, it is 2.5 centimeter. Okay, 1 inch is 2.5 centimeter. So you can also use inch to define your width, let's say 2 inches, or let's say 1 inch. So as you can see here, but I will not recommend to use inch, okay, in your font size. Okay, let's see one more. You can use centimeters. Okay, so let's say centimeter, you have to just write cm, and as you can see, the font size is now 1 centimeter. If I will increase to 10, you can see now it is 10 centimeter. Okay, just like that you can also use millimeters. Okay, so millimeter is 1/10 of a centimeter, or you can say 0.1 centimeter. So let's see. Okay, so this 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. Okay, so also let's say 100. Okay, so yeah, you can use this millimeter also. Okay, but let's see the best property you can use to define the font size. Okay, and that is rem. Okay, you probably have heard of that. So let's take an example of 2rem and save it. You can see the font size has changed, and if I write 3rem, let's say 5rem, you can change the font size. So what is rem? So the rem, you can like define it as the value with respect to the root element. Okay, you can change the value with respect to the root element. So the root element here is div, we are changing the value of p tag, so the root element is div. Okay, and similarly there is a property, sorry, not property, a unit called em. Okay, and that is similar to root, but the only difference is there is no root element. The value is like on behalf of this own element. Okay, all right, and not root element. So this rem is based on the root element, but the em is based on the element itself. Okay, so I will recommend you to use rem because it is more efficient. So we will use rem in all font sizes. Okay, so we have seen rem and em also. Let's now see vw and vh. So what is vw? So vw stands for view port width. Okay, so if I will just write width is equal to 100 vw, and just comment this height first of all. So if I just save it, you can see the width of this element is now 100 vw. What is vw? The 100 of your screen, the 100% of your screen. Okay, if I am like showing this on a mobile, it will also cover the 100% of the width of this mobile. If I will write 50 vw here, you will see it will only take 50% or of the width of the screen. If I just inspect it, and you can see I am just increasing and decreasing the width of the screen, but the width of this tutorial here is 50 vw. Okay, so in all devices, you can see in all devices it will just remain 50 vw or half the screen. So you can use this property like this. Now let's see the height one. Okay, so the height one is also similar. Let's say 100 vh. So vh is viewport height. So if I will write 100 vh, it will mean I am covering the whole height. So let's save it. As you can see here, it is covering the whole height, and I am increasing the width and also changing the height also. You can see there is no effect, the height and width are constant. Okay, so this is a great example of how you can use this property. Okay, and this vh and vw are very important if you want to make a responsive website. Okay, they will help you a lot. So that's the example of vh and vw. Now let's see one more last unit, which is percentage. So to understand it, we first of all have to write some properties for div, which is our parent container here. Alright, so here I will write border 2 pixel solid red here, and I will give the width, let's say 50 vw, and height 100 vw, sorry 100 vh, and from here I will remove this. Okay, now if I will save it, you can see the container is 50 vh, sorry 50 vw wide and 100 vh tall. Now let's explore the percent. Okay, so if I will just write here width, and I will write 50% here and save it, you can see this 50% is with respect to the parent element. Okay, so it will just take the 50%. Okay, this p tag will take the 50% of this div tag. Okay, so you can see here it will taking the 50%, okay, of this whole div tag. Okay, and if I'll just inspect it, you can see it will always take 50% no matter what. Okay, so you can see it will always take 50%. And if you are wondering, we can do the same with W, if I'll just write VW here instead of this percent, you can see this will not work. Okay, this will not work. So you have to write percentage here, okay, because you are changing the value with respect to this div element. So you can use this with the help of percentage. And let's say height also 50%. Okay, let's see. And as you can see here, the height is also 50% of this parent element. So yes, now you have learned all the, not all the units, but all the main units you can use in your website to make it more beautiful and more responsive. And I hope you learned something new in this video. And that's it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one.